So Karen, we have a ballot, a sample of the ballot right here in front of us, so you can have an opportunity to show what ranked choice voting looks like when a person gets their ballot.
Yes, that's absolutely correct. So when you go, there'll be basically you'll have two sets of ballots. You'll have a ranked choice voting ballot, and this is what it'll look like. Where for each race you're eligible to vote in. And in this sample, it's a council member.
Right.
You'll have all of the names of the candidates will all be listed in a row, and a write-in is always an option. So when you go in and you're ready to fill it out, let's say Reese Clark is your first choice. You'll find Reese Clark's name, and you see to the left of the names are 5 columns labeled first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So when you go to vote, you want Reese Clark to be your first choice. You find Reese's name, and you go over to the first choice column, you fill in the blank. You'd like Flynn to be your second, you find Flynn's name, go over to the second choice, fill in the blank, and so on. The write-in, you write in the name, and then so you write in the fifth choice, you fill in the blank, and that's it. So if you look, there are 5 bubbles that are filled in. In reality, for let's say mayoral race, there'll be 13 names plus a write-in.
Right.
When you're done, the rule of thumb is only one oval should be filled in per column, and only one oval should be filled in for each of your 5 candidates. If you vote, let's say Zion King, you select Zion first, second, third, fourth, or fifth.
Right.
That will not do Zion any good, right? It'll be processed as if you just selected Zion as the first choice and left the others empty. And when Zion is eliminated from the race, there it goes, that's the end of the process, or your involvement in the process. So you're not sending any message by doing that. If you select, let's say, Zion, Flynn, and Reese as your first choice, that's considered an overvote.
Right.
And when you slip your ballot, if you vote in person, when you slip your ballot in the scanner, it will flag that, and you will have an opportunity to say, hey, I did what I did, I know what I did, I want it the way it is, override it. Or you could say, oops, I'd like to fix that. And if you say, oops, I'd like to fix it, you're entitled to 2 additional ballots.
But on that particular day?
On that particular day.
Okay.
Right? But you don't really want to do that. So like I said,
right.
Rule of thumb, because what if you're on your 3rd ballot and you mess up? All of a sudden, you're invalidating not your entire ballot, but just your vote for that particular race. So you could invalidate for your council member race, but all of the others would be fine. So just be careful, make sure you only have 1 bubble per column and 1 bubble per candidate filled in.
Karen, I want to focus in on the write-in side of the ballot, because we don't hear much talk about the option of having the option of writing in. And I want you to talk about that option, because we don't really hear that in the news much.
A write-in. Well, a write-in has always been available to us. So if you don't like any of the candidates that are on the ballot, you can write in anyone that you like. You can write in your name, your family's name, Donald Duck, whomever. That is your right. And on the ranked choice voting, a write-in can be one of your rankings. So it could be one of your top 5 candidates.
Exactly.
So, it is your right. It is our legal right to choose a write-in if that's what we want to do.
Right. So Karen, again, thank you so very much. And I can't wait for Election Day to come. So we'll get back together and we'll talk about the results. We'll talk about how successful ranked choice voting was, and what ranked choice vote is going to look like going forward in terms of how candidates run their race.